The future of work in a post-capitalist world. Imagine a world where the daily grind, the 9 to 5, is a relic of the past. What if earning a living wasn't a necessity, but a choice? Let's explore the future of work in a world beyond capitalism. What if the traditional concept of a job as we know it becomes obsolete? This isn't just a futuristic fantasy, it's a question being asked with increasing urgency. Are we on the cusp of a fundamental shift in how we relate to work and value? What if earning a living was no longer a prerequisite for survival? This challenges the very foundation of our economic system. It forces us to reconsider the purpose of work and its role in our lives. Currently, work is inextricably linked to wages, and wages are tied to our survival. This system, while familiar, is not without its flaws and limitations. It's a system ripe for reevaluation. Capitalism has undeniably driven global growth, innovation, and technological progress. It has fueled advancements that have transformed our world in countless ways. But at what cost? Capitalism also presents significant challenges, including inequality, job precarity, and widespread burnout. These issues are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. They demand a critical examination of the system's sustainability. The core question is this: are we entering a post-capitalist era? And if so, what does that mean for the future of work? This is the question we'll be exploring today. Capitalism's foundation rests on competition and the pursuit of profit, which heavily depends on labor. This creates a dynamic where workers are often seen as a means to an end. Is this sustainable in the long run? Wages have stagnated for decades, even as productivity has increased. This disconnect fuels economic inequality and creates a sense of frustration among workers. The fruits of labor are not being shared equitably. Automation threatens millions of jobs across various sectors. As machines become more capable, the demand for human labor decreases, leading to job displacement and economic uncertainty. What happens to those whose jobs are automated? The gig economy offers flexibility but often lacks stability and benefits. While appealing to some, it can leave workers vulnerable and without a safety net. Is this the future of work or a temporary fix? Climate change disrupts entire industries, forcing us to rethink our economic models. The need for sustainable practices is becoming increasingly urgent. Can capitalism adapt to these environmental challenges? The fundamental question is, can we decouple survival from employment? Is it possible to create a system where basic needs are met regardless of one's employment status? This is a radical idea worth exploring. Post-capitalism doesn't mean the end of markets or money. It's not about abolishing all forms of economic exchange. It's about reimagining the system's priorities. It's about prioritizing well-being over profit, shifting the focus from endless growth to sustainable prosperity. This requires a fundamental change in our values and goals. What does a truly prosperous society look like? Alternative models, like worker-owned cooperatives, offer a glimpse into a different way of organizing work. These models empower workers and promote a more equitable distribution of wealth. Can these models be scaled up? Universal Basic Income, UBI, provides a basic income for all, regardless of employment status. This could provide a safety net and empower individuals to pursue education, entrepreneurship, or creative endeavors. Is UBI a viable solution? Open-source projects and commons-based peer production demonstrate the power of collaboration and shared resources. These models challenge the traditional notion of intellectual property and promote innovation. How can we foster more collaborative projects? The core idea of post-capitalism is putting people over profit. It's about creating a system that serves the needs of all, not just the wealthy few. This requires a fundamental shift in our mindset. It's about freeing work from exploitation and scarcity, creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This is a vision of a more just and equitable future. Is it achievable? Job sharing and shorter work weeks could allow more people to work less, creating a better work-life balance. This could also reduce unemployment and improve overall well-being. Would you prefer a shorter work week? Greater appreciation for artists, teachers, and caregivers could lead to a more balanced and fulfilling society. These professions are often undervalued, despite their crucial role in our communities. How can we better value these contributions? Cooperative models could replace shareholder capitalism, empowering workers and promoting a more equitable distribution of wealth. This could lead to a more democratic and sustainable economy. What are the benefits of worker ownership? Digital networks could foster global collaboration, allowing people to work together on projects regardless of their location. This could lead to increased innovation and a more interconnected world. How can we leverage technology for good? A return to localism could promote local production and craftsmanship, strengthening communities and reducing our reliance on global supply chains. This could also create more meaningful and sustainable jobs. What are the benefits of local economies? The central question remains, if machines can do our jobs, what will we do with our time? This is an opportunity to redefine the purpose of work and explore new avenues for human fulfillment. What are your passions? The Mondragon Corporation in Spain is a successful example of a worker-owned cooperative. It demonstrates that worker ownership can be a viable and sustainable business model. What can we learn from Mondragon? UBI pilots in Kenya have shown promising results, with unconditional cash empowering people to launch businesses and build communities. These pilots provide valuable insights into the potential of UBI. What are the key takeaways from these pilots? The Japanese concept of ikigai emphasizes finding purpose in work, aligning one's passions with their skills and contributions to society. This can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful work life. How can we find our ikigai? Time banks allow people to exchange services based on hours, not money, fostering community and valuing diverse skills. This is a creative way to address unmet needs and build social connections. How do time banks work? Donut economics measures progress by health, education, and environmental sustainability, not just GDP. This provides a more holistic and sustainable framework for economic development. What are the key principles of donut economics? Circular economies eliminate waste by designing reuse into production, reducing our environmental impact and creating new economic opportunities. This is a more sustainable and responsible approach to resource management. How can we transition to a circular economy? UBI replaces wage dependency with a floor of economic security, empowering individuals and reducing poverty. This can lead to a more just and equitable society. What are the potential benefits of UBI? Challenging the notion that productivity is the only path to dignity, we recognize that being human is enough. This shifts the focus from economic output to human well-being. What does it mean to live a dignified life? Funding post-capitalist initiatives raises concerns about sustainability and scalability. How can we ensure that these initiatives are adequately funded and supported? This is a crucial question to address. The potential for work disincentives is a common criticism of UBI and other post-capitalist proposals. Will people stop working if they receive a guaranteed income? This is a valid concern that needs to be addressed. The impact on innovation, inflation, and taxes needs careful consideration. How will these factors be affected by a shift towards post-capitalism? These are complex issues that require thorough analysis. The current system already leaves millions behind, highlighting the need for change. The status quo is not sustainable or equitable. We must explore alternative solutions. The goal is evolving towards a system where everyone has dignity, choice, and rest. This is a vision of a more just and humane future. Is it a future we can achieve? Work won't disappear in a post-capitalist future. It will simply be redefined. It will evolve to become more meaningful, fulfilling, and equitable. It may no longer define our worth, freeing us to pursue our passions and contribute to society in diverse ways. This is a liberating prospect. We must reimagine not just how we work, but why we work at all. This is an opportunity to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Let's embrace the challenge. What do you think work should look like in the future? We want to hear your thoughts and ideas. Share your vision for the future of work in the comments below. Would you trade higher pay for more free time? This is a personal choice, but it reflects a broader shift in values. What are your priorities? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's start a conversation about the future of work. Your voice matters. Check out our video on UBI for a deeper dive into this important topic. It's a crucial piece of the puzzle. Like, subscribe, and share if you believe the future of work deserves a conversation. Let's spread the word and inspire change.